Right. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon, Nick.
How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Great. I'm great. So thanks for your time. I really appreciate, and I know you're extremely busy. You are even in the office now, so we might expect to be, interrupted as well at some point.
Yes, yes. I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm the office.
we keep it in mind.
Yes.
Thanks for the testimonial that you are willing to provide today. And let's start with something about you professionally, and I leave it to you.
Oh, I'm Christelle Ngueping. I'm a fitness trainer, a plus size fitness trainer. I like to say plus size fitness trainer because I think being a fitness coach while you are still overweight is not something very common. I'm also an author. I'm an employee in a company here in Cameroon. What can I say again about me? And I'm, I don't know the word in English. We say Miss Rondebel Cameroon. I've been elected the most beautiful young lady in my country, my young plus size lady in my country in 2012. And it was what? 2017. And now what am I doing? Yes, I said everything concerning me, and I'm glad to be here.
Was pretty comprehensive, and I thank you for your energy. Something that is apparent.
Okay.
So we did some emotional intelligence coaching together, but first of all, how did we meet? Like, how did we got in contact?
Please, will you repeat the question, please?
How did we meet? How did we meet?
Sorry. We met such a very specific meeting, because I want to precise that we never met by eyes. We met by only online. Okay. I remember it was an online conference organized by the coach Mike. Yes, he put together many of coach Cameroonian and international coach together for a session of, I think it was 14 days. And each coach has his own intervention with its own expertise. And I just remember that, I don't know exactly why, but I come inbox and I wrote to you according maybe to one of what you say during your intervention. That's all. And you were very open mind, and we discussed. And since that day we regularly discussed, we had some session, coaching session, and here we are today. How exactly as simple as it is.
Correct.
Nothing,
yeah, correct.
Nothing complicated.
I do remember. Yeah, it was Mike. He organized. I think it was under the pandemic, like 2020.
Yes, it was exactly in October 2020. That's all. Yes, I remember. Yes.
And why you decided to get curious about emotional intelligence coaching specifically?
I should say that I'm a person who really try every time to improve myself in every different aspect of my person. And during my life, I really go through some problem, which I could say it was mainly emotional problem. I had been diagnostic as a person who troubled from what they call they call it in French trouble anxieux dépressif réactionnel. Then I have some, I don't know exactly the word in English, but it was something mixed with depression, anxiety, and which had some reaction on my body, something like that. Then I passing through some treatment, medical treatment. I went through a psychologist, and I did many things. And I realized that it was very important for me to increase my emotional skills. And I started to do it by myself, okay? By myself, by reading books, and by reading books especially. to try to build my self-esteem, my capacity to affirm myself. And of course, when I met you, and I saw that you were EE coach, coach. I don't know exactly in English. Okay, I just think maybe you can you can help me. Yes, that's all.
And of course, we're not gonna share. We're not gonna disclose anything from the coaching sessions.
Yes.
Broadly speaking, what do you think that you gained from the coaching? Like, what was the benefit from doing this psychology of coaching?
Well, there are two words. There are two words I remember from you as a coach is Chris. Exactly with this term, Chris, don't be tyrannic with yourself. Exactly like that.
Don't be too hard.
Don't be tyrannic with yourself. And the second is, it's a process. It is a process. It is a process. Then that's the only thing. I think every time when I come to you and say, "Oh, Nick, I don't know why I'm still like this, I'm still like that," and just answer, "Don't be tyrannic with yourself," and it's a process. Then that is the moment, because I'm somebody who is very I don't know the word in English, exigent. It be very the most, I don't know the word in English. I'm very exigent.
Yeah,
I'm very,
use the word in English too. Demanding.
Okay, exigent with my own self, and I'm think yes, I already want to do the thing perfectly, okay, and I'm about myself every time. You should. It's not easy, and the surprise is that the most I'm strict with myself, the less I achieve. And I also remember the third word you learned me, the third expression you learned me is less is more. I think it's that less is more. Then that the main thing I learned from our different session, and which really helped me, even if it's not easy, because I have my nature who is always trying to pressing me inside. And I also have your voice, and as you are a very close coach, and we always discuss most of the time, something I appreciate about our coaching relationship is that you are open, and I have the possibility to come to you and to discuss with you, to present you any situation I'm facing. Then you always tell me, Chris, don't be tyrannic yourself. Chris, less is more. Chris, it's a process. Then that's the main thing I learned from our session.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you framed the less is more, which literally is from Confucius. Okay, do less in order to achieve more. And of course, it's very quick to say, but in reality, it implies focus on the priorities, try to discern from the things that are not a necessity in this moment. And of course, you focus a lot more and more profoundly on the things that you really want to achieve. So you give more attention, more focus, more time, energies, kind of everything, even materialistically speaking, budget and finances. I mean, everything goes in the same direction. And of course, you see achievement very more likely. I mean, it's never sure, but as you said, less is more. Less is more.
Yes, less is more. Less is more. It's what I remember. Less is more. And I should agree with you that every time I'm patient and compassionate with myself, every time I do less, I try to do less, I'm more efficient. I'm 200% efficient.
I love this comment too, because being patient and compassionate with yourself now implies self-love, self-care, which goes back to don't be too tyrannical with yourself. Don't be too hard, because then you're not going to be efficient. You're not going to be productive.
Yes.
Love
but
it.
as you said, it's easy to say it, but not easy to do it. But I try.
It's a process. It's a process. Let me repeat it.
It's a process.
It's a
Yes,
process.
it's a process.